I'm not trying to get anything out of you. I'm just saying
that. I was you for a search party.
That was unwanted contact. I didn't need that.
I'm not saying you wanted.
If you just said, can you just stand? If you just said, can you stand there?
Yeah.
I would have said, oh yeah.
And initially that's what I did though.
But once you got my attention, you didn't just say, can I?
And then you started to immediately back away.
So guys, welcome to Orpington. So as I was saying, the police seem to be hot around here. There are a load of young kids. I think they'll put it down to antisocial behaviour.
This opening establishes the environment and tone before police contact even occurs. The filmer is calmly narrating the area, noting police presence and youth activity, without any criminal behavior or provocation. This matters because context is everything in police encounters. What officers observe before engagement often drives their later justification. At this stage, there is no suspicion, no interaction, and no legal threshold met for detention or physical contact.
Hello? Yeah, you?
You were just walking that way, you saw us come out the alleyway and you spun straight around.
No, I didn't. I just went to film these shops here.
No.
Really?
Yeah, what's going on, mate?
Hey, grab him!
You're trying to back away, what was that about?
I wasn't backing away from you.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
You were just backing away then?
No,
mate?
I wanted to.
You were very nervous and hesitant. You were just filming the shops.
Yeah.
You got towards the alleyway there.
No,
and you turned around as soon as you saw us.
Yeah, because I wanted to film these shops. You're holding me.
Okay.
Sorry?
Why are you filming the shops? What reason?
Because I want to film them.
Why?
I can film the shops, right?
Of course you can film the shops, mate.
Can you let go of me, please?
I can, mate. Yeah, but
Please.
I can.
Please let go of me.
I am.
Are you filming?
Hey?
Are you filming?
Mate, and so
Can you let go of me, please?
I am.
I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, mate.
Can you let go of me?
Here, officers initiate contact based purely on perceived body language. The filmer is questioned for turning around, a perfectly lawful action. Filming shops in public requires no justification, yet the officer immediately demands an explanation. This is the first escalation point. Lawful behavior is treated as suspicious, and the burden is improperly shifted onto the citizen to explain themselves.
Go of me, please.
Okay, mate. What's
You're holding me tight.
I'm not holding you tight, mate. I'm barely even touching you now.
You're holding me still.
I'm barely even touching you.
Can you let go of me, please? Please.
No. Okay.
You're not?
You have seen us exit from alleyway. Okay, you're looking around.
You're still
now.
holding me,
Listen to
Dawson.
mate. Yeah, I am still
Why?
holding you, mate. I need you to calm down for a second while I explain
I'm
something
calm.
to you.
Can I ask you a question? Can you please let go of me?
No, you've asked me that before and I'm about to explain to you what's going on.
Right, so you're detaining me?
Hey?
You're detaining me?
Yes, I am.
Under what section?
Hey?
Under what section of the law?
What are you doing here, mate? Are you trying...
I'm trying to film.
Stand by, mate, sorry. I'm with someone.
My friend, you're old.
This is the most critical moment so far. Physical contact is made before any clear detention is announced. The filmer repeatedly asks to be released, expressing discomfort, while the officer minimizes the contact. Under UK law, physical restraint requires a lawful power and necessity. At this point, the officer has articulated neither, creating a serious legal vulnerability in the encounter.
Arm then. I'm not dangerous. I'll go back to the glass.
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
Okay, right. I feel uncomfortable because
That's fine, mate.
you grabbed me arm. Why?
If it's just a case that you're filming some shops and obviously you've only just got some beer on you there now yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I find it quite strange. I was a bit suspicious of your behaviour that as we exited the alleyway, you saw marked police, like uniformed police officers.
No,
and
no,
you
no.
immediately turned in the opposite
No, I
direction.
didn't. Honestly.
Okay.
No.
So that obviously raised my suspicions about your behaviour.
That's your perception.
That is my perception. That's my
Did
suspicion
anybody
at this stage.
else perceive that?
That's my
Really?
suspicion at this stage. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Now, what I'm not sure of now is, do you need any help from us?
No,
at all?
no, honestly, my friend.
You're just filming the shops.
I'm just filming the shops, yeah.
Okay.
Here, the filmer correctly asks the key legal question. Am I being detained, and under what power? The officer admits suspicion but cannot articulate a specific offense. Suspicion alone is not enough. It must be reasonable, objective, and linked to a crime. This exchange highlights a common issue in street encounters: vague intuition replacing lawful grounds.
I'd like some legal representation if I feel like I'm being
You don't need any legal representation at the moment.
Well, I
sir.
do, because you're quizzing me and you grab my arm.
I'm asking some questions about your reason for being in the area.
So if I grab your arm now, would you be happy with that?
Hey?
If I grabbed your arm now, would you be happy?
So obviously, I obviously grabbed your arm at that point. I then released it as soon as you said so.
No, you didn't. You held it for some time.
No.
I kept on asking
I
you.
released my grip, mate.
But you're still holding it, all right?
And I had the power to do so at that point, okay?
What power then? I need to know the power.
Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act, okay? At that point,
Criminal Law Act?
Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act, at that point I suspected you may be an offender.
On what?
Or I was preventing crime, okay? Because I wasn't sure about your reasons for that behaviour.
Section 3?
Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act.
And what powers?
The more I'm talking, I've just told you that.
The officer now cites Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act, claiming crime prevention. However, no imminent crime is identified. Section 3 allows reasonable force only to prevent an actual or immediate offense, not to resolve curiosity or discomfort. The officer's own explanation undermines the legality of the initial grab.
I don't believe you're here to...
Can I have your collar number, please, sir?
1261.
1261.
Yeah.
And you...
I don't think you... And just to double check, you don't require any help from us.
And you held me by my arm for Section 3?
Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act, mate. I did.
Criminal Law Act. And what arose the suspicion to use that act?
Again, as I went to speak to you, after your initial behaviour where you stepped away from us, okay, I suspected that immediate turn and change of your route of behaviour was due to our presence in uniform. I thought you'd seen police.
The only reason...
It attempts to move in the other... If you ask me a question, mate, you're not going to finish it.
Okay.
And then I start to speak to you and engage with you, and you immediately begin to get back away, which is why I then reached out and grabbed your arm on Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act, because I suspected at that point you may be an offender. I no longer suspect you may be an offender. You're free to go around.
But what suspicions did you have to use Section 3? Because that's the wrong section to use, right?
No, it's not. No, because I wasn't detaining you for a search power at that point, mate. If that's what you're trying to get out of me.
I'm not trying to get...
At this stage, suspicion is officially dropped, but that raises a crucial question. If the suspicion no longer exists, was it ever reasonable to begin with? The officer's justification rests entirely on a U-turn and perceived nervousness. Courts have repeatedly held that avoidance of police alone does not justify detention or force.
Anything out of you, I'm just saying.
I wasn't detaining you for a search power.
That was unwanted contact. I didn't need that.
I'm not saying you wanted
If
it.
you just said, can you just stand? If you just said, can you stand there?
Yeah.
I would have said, oh yeah.
And initially that's what I did though.
But once you got my attention, you didn't just say, can I?
And then you started to immediately back away, and I believed you were maybe going to try and run or pull something out.
No,
or whatever like that.
not the case.
No,
not the case. Not the case.
All right, so I'll leave you to go out your day.
So 1261. You all witnessed this. It was a detainment because he held me where I can't go anywhere else, really. So can I have your collar numbers, guys?
Which can?
2137.
2137.
And yours, my friend?
21220.
And is everybody recording so I can request it?
My camera's on, his camera's on, her camera's on, and my colleague's
And are you based at
Bromley Police Station?
Bromley. Thank you very much.
Well,
like I say, I'm not here to commit
I don't
crimes.
suspect you are anymore, mate. Okay, it's my initial.
Badge numbers are requested, cameras confirmed, and accountability becomes unavoidable. This is a textbook example of why recording protects everyone involved. Even as officers attempt to justify their actions retrospectively, the recorded timeline tells a different story, one where physical control precedes lawful explanation.
And that was reasonable force to hold me arm.
I believe so.
Without asking questions. I don't think it was really. You didn't ask any questions before holding me. And I weren't running.
No, it appeared to me you were about to. That's why I obviously reached out.
Under Section 3?
Criminal Law Act.
Criminal Law Act. Okay.
Mate,
I don't know that law.
Okay, mate, look it up.
Because there's different sections like drugs and
That's detaining.
going equipped and stuff like that.
Searching, mate. That's Section 1, which obviously you're very well aware of.
Yeah.
And Section 23 is the drugs one. I said that was for detention for a search power. I didn't search you. I alleviated my suspicions.
Well, you detained me by holding me though, right? Yeah,
I used
admit
force
that.
and held on to you.
Yes, okay. Okay.
All right, mate.
Have a nice night. So there you go, guys. Held by Bromley Police. Crazy. You can't do a U-turn in the street without being held, really.
This encounter ends without arrest, search, or offense, yet it involved physical restraint, confusion over legal powers, and emotional distress. The key takeaway is simple: lawful behavior does not require explanation, and police powers must be grounded in law, not perception. Knowing your rights, remaining calm, and documenting the encounter are often the difference between accountability and silence.